but your teeth look really white.
My teeth look white?
Yeah.
I brushed them twice before I came over.
Hello, friends. We are here. It is a work day here at Chic headquarters. Today's headquarters are at my house.
Yeah.
So we take turns. We live about 20, 25 minutes from each other. So we're always finding somewhere to work.
It's good. It's a change of scenery. Keeps us fresh.
Keeps us fresh, yes. So we wanted to pop on here live because we are so excited. And what we love about Chic and enrollment in Chic is that it's always ongoing. So you can join at any time, but every month we have a theme.
Yeah.
So we always focus on something that we know that our community is really loving and maybe needing a little bit more of. So March is no different. We just created our March calendar and we couldn't be more excited to talk about what we're talking about.
Sure. Do we want to share, go through what February looked like, and then we'll tell them how March kind of adds on to that?
Yeah. Can you believe it's almost the end of February?
No,
though?
I really
It's
can't.
all sort of a blur.
Well, I think that February was such a short month. It feels like it was a super short month, and then January we spent all month trying to get ourselves into a rhythm, and then just February was quick. But I think. I thought January was awesome, but I think our community members got so much out of February. We talked about, you kicked it off with X Factor.
Yes.
Really just getting, I think for business owners, that was a big thing. They were like, man, I don't know what sets me apart, what makes me different, what makes me not feel like I'm a carbon copy. It really was, there's a lot of light bulb moments in our community that month. Yeah.
Absolutely. And then we did take it a step further too, and we really focused on, how do you actually audit and use what is working in your social media. So we created this document for our members where they can actually go in and they can audit their accounts, and then we've been able to sort of audit with them and talk about what works and what doesn't, and really listening to your audience. And then you did a really great training on who are you speaking to. So that was a big one. And then we still have one more training we're so excited about. If you saw on our grid, we are bringing in a friend of ours. We met actually a few months ago. Bree Schmidt, she's the creator of The Thinking Branch, which is this beautiful Facebook page. She's also a contributor to Her View from Home, which is this amazing, amazing blog. And she's also our photographer. So she wears many hats. Yeah. She's also a mom with crazy kids just like Melanie and I. So we're so excited to bring her in so she can talk about just social media storytelling. So it's really been an entire month of finding your voice on social.
So now that kind of leads us into March. So we kind of have planned.
Hold up.
What?
I totally forgot to share this.
What?
Because when you join, you totally get the other trainings. So even if you're like, I feel like I missed out on all the good stuff, you really didn't, because it's all in a catalog for you. You have access to everything when you join.
Yes.
I didn't mean to
you scared me. She's like,
so yeah, go ahead.
It's all good. It's all good. All right, so everybody has the biggest challenge that we hear across the board with all business owners is, how do I use my social media appropriately? What platform should I be talking on? How do I connect with the people that are there? How do I use Instagram? How do I use stories? When should I post where and what, all of the stuff.
Yes.
So that's what we're doing in March. So we're actually doing a social media breakdown. For the first one, we're going to talk about each platform, what they're used for, what kind of audience, what kinds of things you share in what platform, and then we're going to move into an Instagram stories training. So if you ever have wondered, what are the apps that we use, and how do we do the continuous videos, and how do we do all of the things, the swipe ups and the questions, and how do we use them to grow our business, we're going to talk about all of that stuff. And then we go into the grid.
Yep, we're going to talk about specifically your Instagram grid and how to tweak it, how to change it, how to really improve upon what you're doing, and also take those ideas that we gave in February, where we really talk about your brand, your avatar, who you're speaking to, and making it mesh with what you're putting out there on your grid. And then, of course, we are going to end the month with a guest speaker who is killing it on Instagram and really going to give us some feedback and tips for how to really grow it, but really grow it strategically. So you're growing it with the right audience. So we're so excited to announce who that's going to be.
And then guys too, there's a resource every Wednesday and every Friday. This is my favorite day of the week is Friday, because I feel like sometimes we ingest so much training And then we have all these questions, right? So we watch a training and then we go and we do it and we're like, but what about this? And what about that? And when you take a course or you do other communities, you sometimes don't get to do that troubleshooting. So we always do an hour of Q&A every single Friday live, Katie and I do, where we just really, we pour into our community members and what they need, what things we can give them answers to throughout the week. So that's fun. So yeah. So you guys can get enrolled, be a part of the community. If you're not yet, bring a friend. We're going to talk all things social media and Instagram. And this is actually like a 2-part series because we're going to do Facebook. Are we going to do that next? Or have we not decided in April?
Oh gosh, you're like so ahead of the game.
I am way ahead of the game, but
we're gonna do Instagram first. We're gonna go over the social media platforms first, and then we're gonna talk specifically about Instagram throughout the month of March, which is a big one.
Yeah.
So we can't wait to welcome you into the community. And one more thing that we want you to be on the lookout for, and we are really excited about, is we are going to have a live event that is coming up in April, and it is going to be a showstopper. It's going to be good, and we are so pumped and so excited for it. So be on the lookout.
So by the end of next week, right? We'll have. We think we can have all the details and everything will be published. So check it out here next week.
It's going to be big. So we can't wait to welcome you into the community. If you're a community member and you love what you're seeing at Chic and experiencing at Chic, please make sure you share this with your community.
Yeah.
And let's just make it happen.
Awesome. All right, guys. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you later. Bye, everybody.